Hello, welcome back to the channel, Shugs Bits and Pieces. Well, I've had a bit of a stroke of luck. Not a bit of a stroke of luck, a large stroke of luck. So I was on the way to a job last week and I got detoured by the police because there was a traffic accident. Unfortunately, I don't think anyone was hurt. It was just a couple of vehicles involved. So the police diverted all the traffic ran to go all the way back round to where I sort of like had to get to, but I was going to go a different way. Anyway, on my way there, instead of going sort of to the traffic lights, I chucked a left, which is sort of that way. And as I've looked over to my left, I see like a board game. So I thought, I'll stop and have a look. Anyway, I did get the board game. It was a Rubik's Cube board game, and a Monopoly board game, and a Cluedo board game. Anyway, I looked into the big metal bins that were there, and I couldn't believe it. Anyway, I'll show you what I got. Look, this is what I got. All Atari games. I did get some Game Boy. I got a Game Boy and 9 Game Boy games. I've sold them already, obviously for the channel, for the comic fund. So anyway, look, this have a look, Space Cavern, tennis. So you people love Atari. You're going to be well happy looking at all these. There's more to come. Saxon, if that's how you pronounce it. I've got to make room. Okay, so championship. Soccer. Excuse me. Sorry. Track and field. So they're in this bin. They're in this big metal bin. So I'm looking in there. I couldn't believe it. Got the Game Boy out, which was in a Game Boy bag. I put a photo up of that and the games in there, but I couldn't get them out quick enough. I mean, there's hundreds, but there's a few. Do you know what I mean? There's a few. This is Dig Dug. This is just a box. Skin Diver. Smurf. They've all got the games in and the manuals. So I'll be honest, I couldn't get them out quick enough. See? Solar Fox. So as I'm getting these out, that one's a bit knackered, that box, but as I'm getting them out of the bin, the metal bin, my mate's pulled up, my workmate. Obviously he's gone, I don't know what this one is actually, I can't even, looping video game cartridge for the CBS ColecoVision console. So my mate's pulled up. This is a nice one. Let me get this. I don't know if you can see it. Cat wrap. Let me get it out. Show you a bit better. Cat wrap. Nice, don't it? Cat wrap. So, like, my mate's pulled up, and he's seen me in the bin. The bins. Sega Golden Axe. Look at the artwork on that. How cool is that? Absolutely super cool. So my mate's got out of his van. He's come around and he's going, "What are you doing? Them bins are dirty." I said, "No, don't worry about it." I said, look. And he went, "Yeah." I said, "They're old, like, video games." He didn't have a clue. In fact, he didn't want to know either, because this is a nice one. This one I'm getting there. If you can see it, look at that. Superman. Got the game in there and the manual. This is a nice box. Spectravision video game cartridge. China Syndrome. How cool is that? That is really shiny. Look at that. Woo. My mate's going, stop please, you're so dirty. I said, no, I'm not bothered. But as you can see, although the bins are not that nice, the games are really good. The boxes for the games are really nice condition. Let me see if I can just show you this one. Miss Pac-Man. Look at that. How clean is that game? And I have tested them, and they're all working really good. Really good. So, yeah, I just keep getting more and more out. This is a nice one. Mega Fox for the Atari 2600. I know there's not like bundles of money in this lot, but I'll be honest. Cookie Monster. If I was to get £100, excuse me, bit of an itch. If I was to get £100, I'd be well over the moon. Cosmic Adventure. Oh, look at that, that is proper old stuff. I'm just going to put my glass on. Let me tell you the date. It says on there, Cosmic Adventure is the trademark of Universal Co. Limited, 1981. But the game is 1983. Coleco Industries Incorporated. Cool. Cool. But look, it's unbelievable, really. Cross false with the game. It's great, isn't it? Sometimes you have a little bit of luck. Pac-Man. Proper old game, that. Proper old vintage game. My pole's going to fall over. Fantastic Voyage. Need to start a new pole, I think. Fishing Derby. It's cool, isn't it? Smurf. That's the red box. I think I've got a blue box on, which I've already shown. Adventure. Adventure 3, possibly. I like the title of this one. Encounter at L5. Yeah, so I've got as many as I can out. I was very happy, actually. Very happy. Got an old vintage Ed sports bag as well. H-E-A-D, Head. For all those 80s and 90s vintage fans. Dodge 'em. Another one. It was just one of those days, you know what I mean? It's just really good. Front line. Some of the boxes are a bit like, I don't know if because that's how they were or if it was Super Breakout. This is a nice one, look at that. It's a great one. Mind Master. As I said, I've already sold the Game Boy. That went within probably an hour of me putting it on Marketplace on Facebook. If I'm allowed to say Facebook. New Cosmic Arc. Nice packaging, shiny. Just going to move these over here. Excuse me. Yeah, it's really good. And as I'm pulling out, my mate's saying, stop it. I go, no, you got no chance of me stopping. That's a nice one. Star Master, Activision. Yeah. Did I show you that one? Planet Patrol. I'm not sure if I did, but I'll show you again just in case. This one, skiing. Activision. Sorry if I've already showed you it. Got this one. Look at that, how cool is that? Frostbite. I mean, I never played these when I was a kid. My brother did. My brother loved Atari. I think I showed that one, did I? Star Voyager. Star Voyager. And this one, which I think is quite a cool one. Centipede. My brother had one. He used to fly. Plane used to fly over buildings and used to bomb the buildings. And as bad as I am at video games, I was actually better than him. He never used to like me playing, but it was good. It was a good game. So that's all the Atari stuff. Got this as well. This is cool. Star Wars. Look at that. Super 8. I think it's Super 8. Yeah, Super 8, yes, says in the box. The back. Look at the cool artwork there, look. Love it. Cool artwork. So there, this is nice as well. For all you Star Wars fans, look at that. The Empire Strikes Back. Parker. It is the best film in it, of the lot. Let me show you inside. Let me show you inside. So, I think that's the, yeah, this is like the AM manual. Look at that. How lucky am I? How lucky am I? Yeah. Very good. Another one. Return of the Jedi, Star Wars. Again. So you're inside. If I can get it out. If I can. I can't. I can't get it out. I can't get it out. Yes. And this is really clean. This is really clean. Ah, I'll be honest, I didn't know. Oh, okay, that is like a, oh wow, this is cool. I don't know what it is, but anyway, it's a park of video games. Probably showing what it games. That is the, it's a little leaflet. Oh, that's just to put that in it. Keep it in nice condition. Look, that is the manual, obviously, and the game. How cool is that? Let me have a look in there. I'll put it back on. I've got the date. Let me see what date it is. What do you reckon? What date is that? Return of the Jedi. Come you Star Wars buffs. See if you get it right. The date on this. It doesn't say. It does. 1982. He was right. Get in. Well done, you. And this is a nice one. Rabbit Transit by Starpath for the Atari VCS. Yeah, how good was that? How good was that? I did get a couple of boxes out of the skips, or out of the skip, the bin, what you call it. But these are empty, but still nice boxes though. Look at the look, nice artwork. That's an angry. Is that a bear? A mammoth? I mean, the box is nice because the artwork. This is nice. This is called Star Raiders with video touchpad. That would be nice to get. But never mind. Box is nice. That would look cool on the shelf, wouldn't it? Just on the shelf. Trick your friends. It looks like you've got it, but sort of like an accessory on the shelf. This one, Crystal Castles. It's a shame because the manual's in there, but I should imagine the game sort of like got maybe dropped in when people were throwing the stuff in that skip. Here's another one, just flat. Oh, it's Crystal Castles. Oh, that's a different one. That's red and that's blue. That's the back of it. Look, Crystal Castles. It's another nice box, which is, as I said about the other one, would be nice on your shelf. The Atari Touch Tablet with Atari Artist software. Nice box though, isn't it? That is a nice box. Just sort of on a shelf, looking pretty cool. Like it. Let's put it there. And my favourite box out of a lot of them, it's still got the cellophane on, so I don't know what was happening there. CBS ColecoVision expansion module #1. Look at that. And this is 1983. Look at that. How cool is that? So you can see it. That's the console on the back with two what are they, joysticks, pads. Look at them. That's fantastic, isn't it? Side of the box, end of the box. Yeah, so I'm sort of really happy with all that that I got out in bins there. Big, well, it was one bin. It was two bins, but I sort of like going between both of them. And my mate was going, no, don't get it. I had to. As I said, I've sold the Game Boy. I'll put a picture of that on. But yeah, over the moon. Fantastic. Anyway, just I'll sell it as much as I can, get as much as I can for it. And then that will go to the Comic Fund. Heroes Con in June. My son and myself are going North Carolina. It's like a bucket list thing for me, especially. But my son's going to enjoy it. He said you take like 1 million photos. Fantastic. If I can get over me £100 for the lot, whatever I get over it, I'll give it towards a charity. I don't know yet. Tell me what charity you think I should give it to. Let me know in the comments. And whatever I make over £100, that's how much I'll give to charity. So if it's a pen, I'll probably make up tenner. If it's £30, I'll give the £30. Anyway, many thanks for watching. And take care. Yes.